And there'll be a couple of friends dropping in for drinks. Karen, all right?
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to get anything?
No, we just pour a few grogs into them, and that's nothing heavy. Don't go into a panic about it.
I'm sorry, it's just people. I'll get over it.
Only one way, love. See you then.
Wonder when she's going to get here. She didn't even turn up for dinner.
Oh, do you blame her? She's used to better.
Do you know when she's going to get here, Lizzie?
I don't know, Pet.
Oh, she'll be here when she's good and ready. Didn't yous all hear? That visitor was just a lawyer, that's all.
Oh, go on. A real live lawyer.
Oh, you're always having a go, aren't you, Monty? You never give up.
Oh, back in your box, Nutsy. Oh, what do you want to go upsetting her for? You know she's not... Well, that was a real nasty thing to say.
Yeah, rotten.
Oh, what do you care? Never mind, love. Tony'll probably be here in a minute with a great big haul, eh?
Oh, yeah, that'd be good, hey?
Yeah, well, I reckon she can't face you. That's why she's taken so long.
Think so. But there'll be no handouts today, ladies. Sorry.
What happened?
Oh, what a surprise.
Shut up, will you?
Not my fault. The screws got their act together and searched my lawyer on his way in.
Oh, I see. So there's a kilo of hash and a bottle of champagne and an ice bucket on Davo's desk.
A temporary setback. There'll be another delivery tomorrow for sure.
Gonna be an airlift over the wire, eh?
If they searched that bloke today, well, probably they'll search him again tomorrow.
All taken care of.
Oh, I suppose you did your best.
You lot want to show a bit of respect. Tony can get whatever she wants, outside or in here. Whatever she wants, or whoever she wants. It's all Ferguson's fault. She lagged. It's obvious.
Got any proof?
Since when are you worrying about proof? You know, same as I do.
Well, maybe.
Oh, and talk about cheeky. She acts like you were just another one of these moles. I don't like her. She's a smart ass.
Listen, see it her way. She's not too bright, not too good looking. She and this Smith woman are used to having everything their own way. Someone walks in, starts making new rules. That can aggravate. I know.
Yeah? What are we going to do then?
Forget it. They're going to let her out soon anyway.
Nonsense. It's politicians we're talking about, kiddies.
Human, accessible to reason.
Come off the grass, mate. Nothing ever happens with them until they sniff the votes in the breeze.
Even the whales got saved.
Whales don't interfere with property, and they're not a burden on the state. Look, all animal lovers are right-wing.
Tina, that is so ridiculous.
Can't we be logical? I mean, people can be reached.
Are you trying to tell me that the prison population of this state is on the conscience of Mr. and Mrs. Voter? The mythical criminal receives his just desert, unseen, unknown.
I refuse to be seduced by this line of reasoning. What are we supposed to do then?
Plod on, comrades. A bit faster, a bit louder, but plod. It's a war of attrition, my loves. Until, of course, the day of the revolution, which rosy dawn be praised.
This is where he does his prison reform under socialism bit.
3 drinks and he's away.
Mock on, mock on.
What do they get you for, Simon?
Forgery. I stand in a great tradition, Francis Greenaway and... Anyway. What do you think, Karen?
Well, I don't know.
Yes, you're being very quiet, Karen. Fresh from the halls of correction. You should have a few ideas.
Well, I think you people would have a better sense of perspective about it all. My reactions are still a little too personal.
Is there any other kind?
No, she means she's too emotional about it all. I think she's right. My God, we've got enough passion in this organisation. With all respect, Karen, what we need is a little more thought.
That's probably what I meant, yes.
I would like to hear some more passion. Thanks all the same. Might overcome some of this oh-so-rational, self-defeating pessimism. Karen, the floor's yours.
Well, I think it's got a lot to do with the way they make you feel. Even the good ones can't help, because when it comes to the crunch, there's the prison, and there's us. Does that sound a little...
Well, vague.
You see, we're made to feel like nothing in there. Even if you admit that you deserve to be punished, you still feel that nobody out there really cares. You're cut off. And then you start to think, well, if anybody does give a damn about all this, how come they let in some of these screws? How much am I worth if the department can't even get themselves together enough to provide decent medical attention? They still haven't got a new doctor at Wentworth.
What? Again? I thought they
He
had...
left. He quit. What was his name, Karen?
Greg, no.
Greg? Oh, we knew him well, did we?
Oh, well, no.
These bloody doctors trying to get into institutional knickers, was he? They're all the same.
No, it was nothing like that. I mean, why should you think that
Oh, I don't know. The way you said Greg, and, well, let's face it, you are rather more attractive than the usual old lag.
Oh, no, Tina, you've got it all wrong. He used to be a friend, but now he's...
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. Yes, he does sound a swine.
Something has to be done about the situation out there.
What about a volunteer for a stopgap?
Oh, no, we tried that. Anyone connected to us is a spy. I'll make a few phone calls in the morning.
Oh. Come on, Tina. Aren't you going to show me off to your rich mates?
Yeah, we better go. It's that Eunice McDougal.
Oh, not the parlour pinko of South Yarra.
Ooh, but darling, admirable work, of course. But do you actually know real criminals?
Hence Exhibit A, my humble self.
Do you think you could get her to write a few checks?
Oh, you never know.
That's a good idea. The kitty's not looking too healthy.
Nice to meet you, Karen. Will you be stopping here long?
Well,
As long as she needs.
Ooh, she's very generous, isn't she, Karen?
yeah,
Come on,
she is.
Tina.
Face like a little fawn, Angie.
Yes, she has, hasn't she?
Good morning. Good morning. Remember me?
No.
Mancini. I'm here to see Mrs. McNally, her solicitor.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. What, not this search nonsense again?
Yes, sir.
Do you know who I am?
Mancini, I think you said.
Yes, Mrs. McNally's lawyer. Look, I have been in touch with the department about this, high up in the department. Haven't you had any instruction, special instruction regarding me?
Yes, that you are to be searched.
Oh, dressed in a little brief authority. Look, I'm not standing for this.
Your choice, sir.
Well, let's see the governor, shall we? We'll soon have this straightened out.
All McNally's visitors see the governor.
Do they? Do they just? Well, you'll be hearing more about this, Miss,
Mrs. Owen.
whatever.
Come with me.
No doubt some of these people will claim special dispensations, but the officers are to ignore all that.
Special dispensation from whom?
Don't be naive, Vera. Mr. Mancini, I presume.
That's right. You, Davidson?
I am Mrs. Davidson, governor of this prison.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Davidson. He pushed right past me.
It's all right, Mrs. Owen. Return to your duties.
I'd like a word with you in private.
I presume it's official business.
It's as official as you're going to get.
Please stay, ladies. I like to keep my staff informed. It saves time.
Very well. Have it your own way. That overzealous little officer claims she has some instructions about searching people.
Yes, they are my instructions.
Oh, well, yes, of course. Security and so forth. But surely you'd be aware of my own special case.
A special case?
Yes, you'd have had word about my special position.
Your name has been mentioned to me, Mr. Mancini, and there was a phone call earlier this morning.
Well, there you are, then.
However, you are busy, I am busy. So if you'll just give me your briefcase to search here and then turn out your pockets.
Do you realize this is tantamount to an accusation of dishonesty? You realize the principle that's involved here, don't you? Who shall stand guard to the guards themselves, huh?
You are not in court now, Mr. Mancini, and while I occupy this office...
Yes, but I hear that the burden is getting to be a little more than you can bear, Mrs. Davidson.
You are well informed, but while I bear it, my staff will follow my instructions.
Your nature is too noble for this world. Look, my client is expecting me.
You will submit to a search or you will not see her.
You are denying a prisoner's rights. I trust you will inform my client of my attempt to provide her with the legal protection to which she's entitled.
If you wish. You are leaving then?
Yes, I most certainly am.
Miss Bennett will show you out. And would you inform McNally, please, Miss Bennet?
Certainly, Mrs. Davidson.